Hi friends, welcome to my channel Arcade Raising Kids Blog. Today we'll know about substances. Substances. Substances are of two types, pure substances and impure substances. Pure substances is also of two types. They are elements and compounds. And impure substances are of only one type, mixtures. Elements is also classified into two types. They are metals such as iron and non-metals such as sulfur. And compounds, examples are iron sulfide. Mixtures, examples are iron and sulfur mixture. Now, what are elements? Elements are a pure substances made up of identical atoms, means of the same kind, and it cannot be broken down into simpler substances by any physical or chemical methods. If we take an example such as iron, if we try to break down into simpler substances, the only element will come out is iron because element is made up of the same kind of atoms and we'll get iron only if we break iron like this. So it cannot be broken down by any physical or chemical method. It's mainly classified into metals such as iron and non-metals such as sulfur, metalloids such as silicon, and noble gases such as helium. Metals, these have luster, are malleable and ductile. While non-metals, they don't have luster, luster means shine, and are non-malleable and non-ductile. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity, while non-metals are poor conductors of heat and electricity. Metalloids means an element which has both the properties of metals and non-metals are called metalloids. Example, silicon. Silicon can shine, means it has luster, but it doesn't have malleability or ductility. You'll know about malleability and ductility further in this chapter. Noble gases. Noble gases, these are unreactive and inert elements which are present in the traces in air. Examples such as helium, neon, argon, and compounds. These are also pure substances which are made up of two or more different elements, not the same kind, different elements which are combined chemically in a fixed proportion, means in a fixed ratio, and can only be broken down into similar substances by chemical methods. Means it can only be broken down chemically. Examples iron sulfide, water, etc. Mixtures, this is an impure substance which are made up of two or more elements or compounds. Means it is made up of two or more elements or two or more compounds combined physically in a proportion. Means in any proportion. They are combined physically, not chemically. If it's combined chemically, then it would have been a compound. But this is an impure substance which are combined physically in any kind of proportion. So it's called mixtures. Now let's know about the properties of substances. Properties like color. The types of properties, colorless. Colorless means the substances which has no color. They're colorless. Examples, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen chloride, ammonia, sulfur dioxide. These all are colorless. And the property of color, examples are chlorine, which is greenish yellow in color, and nitrogen dioxide, it is reddish brown. Yeah, these substances have color like chlorine and nitrogen, which has different types of color. Next property is odor. The types of properties is odorless, means we cannot smell it. It doesn't has any smell, bad smell or good smell. we cannot smell it. It is odorless. Examples like oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. Yeah, we cannot smell these substances. But if we tell substances which has odor means pungent and choking odor. Pungent means it's kind of irritating and kind of disgusting odor. Means it has smell and we can smell it. Examples like chlorine, ammonia, carbon monoxide, hydrogen chloride. These substances we can smell these substances which has a pungent, means very irritating odor. Next property is nature. That's a property. Poisonous. Poisonous means it is very poisonous and harmful for our health if we breathe it in. If we like that. Examples chlorine, ammonia, sulfur dioxide and carbon monoxide. These all are poisonous. And non-poisonous means which is not harmful for our health. The examples are oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen chloride. These are all non-poisonous, means these are not harmful for our health. Next property is density, means its mass. Types of property: lighter than air. Lighter than air means it is very light than air. Okay, examples is hydrogen and ammonia. Yeah, hydrogen is the lightest element in the periodic table. Yeah, you all know about this periodic table further. And heavier than air means they're very heavy. Means they're heavier than air. Like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, chlorine. These all have more weight than the air. And almost as heavy as air are oxygen, nitrogen, carbon monoxide, hydrogen chloride. These all are means almost as heavy, just quite as heavy as air. Means they're not heavier than air or lighter than air. They're just kind of heavy as air. Next property is solubility in water. Now, types of property. Highly soluble means very high. It is really soluble in water. Like that, examples are hydrogen chloride, ammonia, sulfur dioxide. These are soluble in water, highly soluble. And fairly soluble means medium, means it is mediumly soluble. Examples are carbon dioxide and chlorine. This is just fairly, just medium soluble in water. And just slightly soluble means very low. It's just low. So its solubility in water is very low. Examples are oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon monoxide. These are slightly soluble in water. And some more properties like the melting point means the temperature in which solids just melt and change over to liquid. Yeah, it is melting point is 0 degrees Celsius, and boiling point is the temperature in which the liquids boil and change over to liquid. So it is 100 degrees Celsius. Yeah. And malleability, yeah, I told you now that I will tell about malleability and ductility here. Malleability means it is the ability of a substance to be hammered into sheet. Means they can get beaten into sheets such as aluminium or iron. Yeah, they have the ability to be hammered or get beaten into sheets. Example metals. And ductility means which it has the ability of a substance to be drawn into wires. Means can be drawn into wires. Example metals such as copper. These can be drawn into wires like that. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Wanna see and learn more? Then just go to my channel RK Raising Kids vlog and check out some videos like weather and climate and introduction to science for class 6. Okay, bye. See you in the next video.